I am so sorry for the delay. This is the program that reaches the beaches and shakes the lakes. How about them motherfucking Rangers? Let's go, Rangers. Oh, 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 oh. Doing the 70s dance. Feel like a king. Special guest joining the program. Maybe one of those Germanic people. It may be one of those Canadians. It may be a Brazilian person. Well, we'll see.
Ooh,
it could be. It could be.
Very, very interesting.
Yes, great success, Gypsy. Do you think we have good hopes for Game 6? Because all the pressure is going to be on them to win at home. If they don't win right there, you know they're going to be like shitting kittens. Oh, I'm sorry. Where are my manners? That's I can't say the kids' names because they didn't sign a release.
About that. You can drop me if you want.
The great Val Wow, the great CARA in the motherfucking building. You guys, you want to say hi? Or you just want to like keep hitting your kids with bricks?
Who are we with?
I just said it's the great Val Wow.
So I'm Bow Wow.
What up, Bow Wow, little Bow Wow?
Oh my god, the levels of... She's microwaving food because she doesn't know how to cook anything.
Yeah. Oh boy, what did I step in here? Nobody likes that. Hold on.
Nobody likes you.
Holy fucking shit. You guys just have
This
fun.
program is brought to you by screaming children in your background. Wow, that is a giant mosquito. I think we have to go and...
Mosquito. You know, the big mosquitoes, the really big ones, they're females and they don't actually bite you.
Well, this thing is like the size of... like a quarter with like wings?
I mean, supposedly, this is what I've heard. I don't know if it's true, but the big mosquitoes supposedly are female mosquitoes and they do not bite.
Yeah,
It's
well, supposedly this mosquito may or may not get hit with a CD-ROM case and be considered dead in about now. That's the end of your life. Ooh.
Except that makes those mosquitoes little fucking bitches.
Listen, you're little fucking bitches.
Yeah, only on Sunday.
She's so racist.
Sunday's a good day. Sunday is the day that Jesus is about.
So are you guys literally blood related? Like blood related?
Yeah, I mean, we did a
I
23andMe.
love your cousin. I think he's awesome.
Well, then you don't really know him that well.
The levels of disrespect.
I'm just joshing.
He's awesome. Where do you live? Bow Wow.
Around the block.
Oh shit, son. Well, fuck. That's awesome.
Yo, you have the right to have an attorney present if you feel like you're being questioned in unfair ways.
Well, let me get your fucking friend's attorney then, because he's good, right?
Don't worry about that.
Don't worry about it.
You know, funny thing, I technically do have an attorney that I can call, because when I was younger, I got in trouble and I did need an attorney, and we used my older brother's attorney. So we have a family attorney that we call when we get in trouble.
Better Call Saul?
Oh, it's okay.
I was 16. It's been expunged. It was just a public
Public indecency? Intoxication?
Yeah, something
PI?
like that. Because I was hammered in a parking lot with my friend who was crying. Someone called the cops.
We've all been there. We've all been there many times.
Her and my other friend got in a fight, and I was the only one to stay with her, and she was hysterically crying. I'm trying to console her, and then
you guys are so sweet. You both are wonderful people.
Yo, and you know what's crazy? She ran from the cops while she was in classic restraint. She ran from the cops.
I'm out. Later.
She ran from the cops, They didn't take her to court. They only took me to court.
Well, fuck. Hold on a
But
second.
she ended up getting stuck with a $2,500 ambulance bill because they made her take an ambulance to the hospital.
That's America
They
for
made
you.
me take an ambulance to the hospital, and long story short, I think the reason I got
That's why you have
charge to the court
PTSD.
was because there was a cop
V-dubs.
standing next to me while I was in a hospital bed, like cuffed to a hospital bed, and I turned to him and I said, "Hey, I really need to throw up. I'm gonna throw up." And he said, "You can hold it in," and I said, "You know what?
The fuck
you."
I
And
can. I would have barfed all over that guy.
I purposely aimed directly at him and vomited all over him.
Oh, I love her.
And so I think that's really why they charged me and made me go to court. I think that was probably it.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe they didn't
Also,
like that.
a female officer did hit me while they were arresting me because when the other cops were chasing my friend, she told me to
You
shut
said a
the fuck
female
up
officer
and she
hit
knocked
you?
my teeth out. And she knocked me over, and I started screaming, saying, "I'm going to sue your whole department." I was like, "You don't know who I know, blah, blah, blah." And I think they might have taken that seriously, too. That's awesome.
This is where we can allow people to
Meanwhile,
fully
I don't
disclose
know, I
their
literally
names.
don't know anybody. I'm 16 and just handling shit.
You're like, my dad is the mayor's boyfriend. Go fuck
Okay, wait, you
yourself.
don't have to answer me specifically, but who's older? Him or you?
Him.
Are you retarded? Oh my god.
I feel a little bit of discrepancies here.
Yo, Val, wow,
You're
she
older
just
than
called
me. What do
you
you mean?
old. She just said she's like, oh, Aunt Val. I'm like, oh. She probably hates you. She's never going to get along with you now.
I don't even know who that. What the fuck are you talking about?
What the fuck you know about
What?
decency? You're from Canada, eh?
I'm so confused. I'm Canada, yeah, sure am.
I apologize for her V-dubs, Val Wow. She has no manners. She's like a moose covered in hockey gear. How about them Rangers?
And maple syrup. I dip my hockey gear in maple syrup.
Sounds like that would smell very interesting.
It does. I attract flies, but whatever.
Guys, this is a radio program, not television. Put away the gun.
It's a program.
So you play hockey?
No, only on Sundays
Oh.
with this motherfucker. No, I watch hockey with this guy because
Yeah.
pretty much this guy.
I kind of like dragged her out.
Do
Like
anything, and I would have a good time.
I was like, hey,
So
hey,
are you a
I'm not
Raiders
either.
fan then?
Sure am. Why not?
Thank
My
God. Did
team
you see
fucking
tonight?
bit the bullet away.
dude, she was watching me lose my fucking mind. I was like, this is it? This is it?
Yo, I was downstairs with my sister and my dad, and my sister can be a little bit much. So
V?
like when she gets anxious,
We have Val Wow and V-dubs.
when she gets anxious, she won't stop talking. And so I couldn't take it anymore. So I went upstairs to watch by myself. And I'm by myself, like, screaming at the TV. And all of a sudden I hear from the back room my little brother doing the exact same thing. We're both screaming. And, oh my God.
Shoot it, fucking Panarin!
Wait, the same game? The same game tonight?
Yeah, tonight. We're all watching
that's
separate
awesome.
rooms, screaming at the game. It was funny. Thank God we
Oh, that
got
was great.
Lindgren
No,
back.
that was an
I gotta
intense
say.
fucking game. I was like, he's like, yeah, by the end of this shit, you ain't gonna have no nails. I'm like, no, totally. No nails left.
It was funny too. I'm like yelling at the TV, and my dog keeps coming up to me. And she's like,
I was like, what the
comes up to
fuck?
my lap and
Do we be happy or do we be sad right now? What do I do? What do I do?
She's like asking, like, "Are you okay?"
Yeah. The dogs just go, ah! And that dog's like, is the house on fire? Did we score a goal? What happened?
What's going on here? You gotta let me know.
Yo, when that puck went down into the empty net, I lost my shit.
Oh, that was Lindgren, right?
No way. There's no coming back now.
Yeah, I'm like, that's a nail. That's the final nail in the coffin.
The nail.
Okay, thanks,
When they
bye.
were goals and we were nothing, like they were nothing. I'm like, he's like, oh, you could literally feel the mood switch. And then they brought it back, and then I'm like, oh fuck, you could literally feel the mood switch.
And honestly, Thank goodness for Malkin being a fucking moody bitch and hitting Rooney when
I
he
know,
did,
that's what
then
I
we got
said.
that power play.
Oh.
Thank God he was a moody bitch when he did.
Jesus
Did you see him
Christ. Tell us how you
He was
really
trying to
feel.
strangle Ingrid. He was trying to strangle
Bro, yeah,
Ingrid when
he's
he
trying to
took
like
that on
headlock
his
just.
head. He was like
What?
strangling him, and then they both got rubbing. Excuse me, he was strangling him. He should get a sportsmanlike
They
conduct.
were
I
fucking
understand why
angry.
Chrome got it.
Yo, Val, just quick interjection. There's this subreddit called Brand New Sentence, and one of them was hockey related, so I figured you'd appreciate this because I know you don't troll those forums. And it's like, I've never understood hockey. Big Fighty Moon, excuse me. I've never
I feel like there's more to that
understood.
sentence. Okay, there you go.
I've never understood the penalty box in hockey. Big fighty men go to the naughty cube for 2 minutes, imprisoned for sports crimes.
Sports crimes.
It's always funny to me, like.
And I always said, I'm like,
sometimes,
if you whack someone in the fucking knee with a hockey stick on the street, that's assault. You're going to booking.
You're going to real jail.
That's a crime. Yeah,
first
that's
of all,
not
you
penalty
can do
box.
damage
That's
with a
jelly
hockey stick,
jail.
Depending on what kind of hockey stick you got.
What is it, aluminum or what?
A full wood stick, a composite stick, or
So
a
you
fucking,
really
like,
shouldn't
what kind of stick you got.
The composition of the stick means that much of a fucking determining factor. What?
It is, because if you have a solid wood stick, you're going to do a lot more damage to a person on the street than you are with a composite. A composite might break a little quicker on someone's head.
Oh my god! I don't know if you were there for the the Christmas classic. Danzig, who will never be named, got me a stick for Xmas, and first face-off, things fucking snapped in half, and I'm like, oh my god, this is a great.
I thought you said a steak for a second. I'm like, what?
Well,
Nah, I get it.
also, mind you, any stick that you were given for the Turkey Classic has been rotting in the backyard.
It was a Christmas classic, by the way.
Oh, Christmas Cup, okay. Anyway, regardless.
I'm sorry, it's the
anyone who
Christmas
shows
Cup
up-
and the Turkey Classic. You're
Anyone
right.
who shows up without a stick, they're getting handed a shitty stick that's been sitting in the rain and snow and everything just chills out in the backyard.
It's been
You know,
molding
they're
for
just
about
there
4
in a
months.
pile.
Getting ready.
You know what's a funny thing that we have now? We went on a trip for my boyfriend's birthday, and my brother put together a hockey stick out of a block of wood and just a big
And duct
piece
tape?
of stick. Then we nailed the piece of wood into the big stick, and now we have that stick in my backyard.
I wish
I hope
we
you
can't
show
name
it.
him.
I'll
We
show-
can't
I'll
name
have to show
him
it.
without edits. But the dog.
Actually, there is a picture of it on my Instagram. You know,
That's for us. That's for us
No, I'm
to
not
know
gonna
and
say
for
it,
others
but
to
for
ponder.
You know where it is. You know to look at it. I'll show it to you.
I'm not worried.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys be bitch patrolly, and I'm gonna try to Siggy. Val, you still smoking like the Camel Khrushchevs?
No, I'm a cowboy.
Cowboy, you're a
Oh my
cowgirl
god,
killer.
American cigarettes though? No. The only American
She's so
cigarettes-
racist. Unbelievable.
No, it's you guys would probably taste like Canadian cigarettes be like, ugh, it's fucking disgusting.
I would like to try.
Oh my god.
Well,
She's...
I could probably send you some. I'm pretty good at sending things.
Hey, loves it.
I love that. We can talk separately outside of the.
It takes about 10 days.
My little brother, actually, he loves Canada. His
Fudge?
girlfriend's from Canada.
Is this fudge?
Yes.
Alright, well, this
What part of Canada is she from?
I think he goes to Toronto, near Toronto. I just don't know exactly where.
I'm in Vancouver. Oh shit! No, I don't care. Vancouver, yeah. Vancouver, BC. If you guys
I don't really know anything. I haven't
Sorry,
gone to Canada,
you can't
but
see?
you know what's funny is that my mom keeps being like, oh, if my brother goes back there, she basically wants to send me to hunt him down because she's like, she's, that's her baby. It's like,
Yeah, aw.
and she's like, he's going to go there. I'm scared he's never going to come back. So you better make sure your passport's good because I don't have a passport. I'm going to send you to go get him. And I'm like,
no, technically,
I would go there
though,
and
you can only stay in America or in Canada for 6 months, and then that's it. You're booted out, or you mean you're supposed to be. But yeah, 6 months out of a year.
He used up 3 months, I think, of his visitors, pass or whatever,
visa.
The visa. So he still has
everywhere you want to be.
Where
Visa.
Still go back for.
No, but technically, if you think about it, if you had somebody that had a place and then they had a place, you could literally stay with that person all year round. You do 3 months on, 3 months off, 3 months on, 3 months off, right? Bang, bang.
Yeah.
You could do it. It's doable. Yeah.
He wants to get citizenship. That he wants to leave us. He wants to leave America. He's like, fuck this. Canada's so much better.
There's only 3 ways to do it: marriage, fucking student visa, which you have to whatever, or work.
That's what I've been encouraging him, sort of, to do the student thing because I want him to go to school. He hasn't gone to school or for anything yet, so I want to encourage him to go there for school. And that would be his in to stay a little longer, and then and then if they get married, God bless. Go live in Canada. I'll come visit you.
For a second,
do what makes you happy.
Are you telling me Fudge is about to get a Canadian residential visa or a work visa?
He wants to.
Well, wow, that's so cool, man! I remember seeing him when he was a little toddler. And now, that's awesome for him. I'm happy you guys are getting along. I'm shredding Siggy, so I'll let Bitch Patrol roll. Go.
I'm using his desire to go to Canada as a tool to encourage him to go to school.
How does it work, though? Because I don't know, for, Canadian people, if you go to America to go to school, you need to literally have all the fucking tuition, cash in your hand, pay it all up.
Well, this was something that I had asked a friend of mine who actually I went to high school with, who went to school in Canada, and he was like, basically, you have to be able to have your visitor visa available for when you go apply to the school, and then essentially until they accept you, you can technically stay in Canada even if your visitor visa is up. When you're
because you have a pending fucking student visa. Yeah, that makes
when
sense.
you're temporarily waiting to get approved for the student visa.
But what about tuition and shit? I don't it's probably the same thing, I'm assuming.
The tuition for Canada, I don't know. I was just assuming he would have to take out loans from here.
But I don't think you can take out a fucking Canadian student loan if you're not. It's just I'm just saying how it works for the
he
States.
Could take out yeah, actually, I don't really. I think he said something about that. But
the best move for him, is because I've been through this. So, the best move for him, I mean, he could do the whole student thing, but you can do that, after. But the easiest way to get him into, permanent resident status would be for her to marry him. She has to be able to show immigration that she can support him financially. Yeah.
Well, that's a thing that
that's a little extreme.
I'm not trying to push him into marrying.
But I'm just saying that's probably the easiest. If that's I don't know.
Yeah, that's
for being the voice of reason.
Yeah, I mean they've been together for at this point it's been 4 years, I guess they've been together.
That's a long time.
How old is this young man?
But that's the thing is you don't know you shouldn't just
you shouldn't dive in head first.
Get married
no, but I'm just saying what do you need to do together, right? Yeah. That's all I'm saying. Because again, there's 3 options. Yeah, and
but this is the thing about me that's my ulterior motive is to get him to go to school so that he has something for himself.
And he can do that. Yeah, he can totally do that. Canada's awesome. I don't know. I have no experience with being in America, but from what I know, I mean, it seems a lot. I really don't know, honestly. But medical and shit, I don't pay for shit. I can get an ambulance and I don't get a bill. I can have a baby. I don't pay for shit. Yeah, it's all covered in.
I was just telling you when I was 16 and my friend got, and my whatever with what happened with my friend. She had like a $2,000 bill for just the ambulance.
Yeah,
like,
I know, that's nuts.
Just an ambulance.
And it's like $30 or $40 to have a child. I'm like, whoa, bro.
Oh no, to have a child in America is like upwards of $60,000.
Are you kidding me?
Dude,
what?
I don't understand.
It's
Val,
the
wow, are
minimum
you
can
kidding?
Pay to give,
no,
the
it's
minimum you can pay.
Do you mean
The
from
minimum
like?
you
Do you
can
mean
pay-
from like? Hold on. Do you mean like from? Like the first sonogram to delivery over 9 months?
That's
or you mean
delivery,
just delivery?
dude. That's delivery. That's
I'm asking,
actually
listen. I'm
Listen,
asking
dog.
someone
Listen,
who knows.
dog. Like the least you can pay to have a child in America in a hospital is a minimum of $24,000. If you only stay one night and you leave the next morning, it's a minimum of $24,000. Let me tell you another thing. So
Well,
this
you would
happened to
know
me.
because you've probably been in those scenarios, to say the least.
what the fuck was that? Sorry,
Scenarios. I can't give up. Whatever. You put that together in your own brain.
I didn't even hear what
Val,
you said.
doesn't matter.
It
You're
sounded
dumb
like a lot
bitch.
of
Val, say the words.
I can't hear you. You're like all distorted.
Yeah, right?
That's
He's
because
like,
I'm a few feet away from. You said it's $24K to have a Babinski?
minimum. If that's
Yeah, minimum.
Why? Just for like
So when
NICU
you
care?
when you get there, they're charging you for
To make a belly
first,
button?
When you come in, they charge you for a private room. They charge you for labor and delivery fees. They charge you for the amount of nurses that come into the room. They charge you for a specialty doctor.
So what if I want like one nurse instead of like 40 nurses?
They
Yo,
charge
Val,
you for an
Val,
epidural.
I'm
They
sorry to
charge
cut
you for the IV. They charge you for a Band-Aid. They charge you for
They charge you for everything.
One
Yes,
thing in
exactly.
America,
A Band-Aid.
They charge you for the air that's been conditioned because you used to have cold air, and now you have colder air.
They probably charge you for the heated blankets too.
Literally, one thing in America that you can do that if you get like an out of hand.
You could also
hospital
just
bill.
not pay it. I mean,
This is what you have to do. Listen to me. This is good advice. So if you're in America and first of all, if you
Listen
go
up,
to the
America.
hospital and you don't have insurance, the first thing you should do is ask for a social worker and ask for emergency Medicaid. If you can't get that, the second thing you do when you get the bill, no matter what, even if you had partial insurance or whatever, when you get the bill, you call the hospital and you say, I want an itemized bill. I want an itemized receipt bill from the hospital. That will cut your bill by like 20% because
because they just assume everyone's just gonna be like, oh, it's $42,000, and I'm like, $40,000. This blanket doesn't cost $42,000. What the fuck is this shit?
They don't want to show you.
And
what
then
they charge
when you
for
like,
certain
give me an itemized
things.
bill, it becomes cut in half.
Just listen to what I'm saying.
I
This
am.
is why you ask for an itemized bill, because when you ask for an itemized bill,
I told you she's my cousin.
They want to show you what they're charging for certain things, so they're gonna take those things.
It's like
off, so you're
$140 for a
getting
bottle of
Girl, you
fucking
smart.
water.
Do you have children? Do you have children? You got kids?
Don't ask her that.
You
Don't
know
worry
what
about
happened
her
to me?
kids. We gotta protect them.
I had a grippy sock trip.
What is?
I had a grippy sock trip, and then they sent me a bill, even though I had insurance. That before I went in, I was like, my insurance better cover all this, or I'm not going in. And they were like, no, don't worry, you're covered. Covers everything. Then they sent me a bill for $20,000.
Yikes!
Like, I am absolutely not paying this. I went back and forth with the hospital. They were like, oh, the insurance asked us for an itemized bill, and it never got sent. And I was like, why the fuck didn't you send it then? And they were like, oh, we have to do all this stuff. And I was like, so fucking do it. And then I got sent they sent me the bill like 3 more times, trying to get me to pay them $20,000. I was like, I'm absolutely not paying this. My insurance should have completely covered it. Finally, they did the right thing, and the insurance covered it. But it's like, bro.
Okay, so what? When you guys have insurance, you're talking about having insurance. You guys have to pay for that like separately. Like you have to pay for that.
when you have insurance, you either have it through your job, or you have it, or
Same
you have
here.
Medicare and Medicaid through the government, which like you either don't pay anything and you get some coverage for, like, certain networks. And, like, this is another thing in America. So your insurance only covers certain doctors that have to be in-network that take your insurance.
Yeah. It's the same thing here. That we call it MSP, Medical Services Fund. But we don't have to pay for that. Like, I'm confident if I was to get hit by a fucking bus and it needs, like, reconstructive surgery and body parts reattached, I wouldn't have to pay any of it, not one single thing.
See, me right now, like, I'm between jobs right now. I don't have any coverage, nothing. If I was to get hit by a car right now and I went to the hospital, they would, if I didn't know the ways to kind of lower the bill or get kind of around it, which is asking for emergency
They try
Medicaid.
to roll you.
When you get to the hospital, you ask for emergency Medicaid. They will just bill you
City.
for everything out the asshole.
Hey,
they will
see,
try
that's
to charge
crazy to me. It's universal for us. We used to have to pay MSP.
Yeah,
like
hold on. Yo, question. Yo, West Patrol. One question.
That's crazy.
Yo, Val, would you rather go to, like, Northwell, that's, like, a real doctor, or would you rather go to urgent care?
Depends on what's wrong.
Diagnostic services.
So we have these things, too, in America that are called urgent cares. So, like, you go into an urgent care, and they'll give you, like...
I think that's for, like, I just broke my arm.
If you go in there with, like, a sprained toe or something, they'll give you a splint, and, like, you pay for that out of pocket, and you're done. Unless you have insurance,
Val, I'm sorry to cut you. Val, I'm sorry. I'm saying, like, I would go there if I broke my arm, and I'm like, I need, like, a splint and
when you know there's something
But when
wrong.
I want to go to real fucking doctors, I'm not going to the unpaid urgent care people. And it's like, yo, a doctor visit costs $100.
All right, well, what if you feel like you have some symptoms of whatever, you don't know what it is?
This is the issue. If you broke your arm and you go to an urgent care, all they can do is give you an X-ray and tell you the arm is broken, and then refer you to an actual doctor. That's all they're gonna do.
So what if you don't know what's wrong, but you feel like, oh, there's something wrong with me, I'm having these symptoms, what would you do?
Well, so this is the thing. If you don't have insurance and you don't have a primary care physician, which is like you would have a primary care physician would be your doctor that you go to for yearly checkups, regular checkups, whatever.
Yearly physicals,
so you don't have that to go to. You go to an urgent care because you don't have a primary doctor. So
what would they do? They would order diagnostic tests, and then if anything was found, would they analyze those tests and then refer you if you needed further treatment?
Right. Yes, they would analyze those things. They would tell you their perception of what might be going on, and they would refer you to other care.
Wow.
Yeah, dang, girl, you smart.
Shut the fuck up, bro. She's smarter than you,
I
bitch.
kind of work in the medical field, so I kind of have...
Well, I think you're great. You're fucking awesome. That's good.
You're lucky you get to talk to Val Wow. And everyone else is lucky they get to hear this dumb shit. Fuck you. And we can't say the fucking name, but he's lucky he gets to hear her too. Val Wow, you're the fucking best. I don't care what they say about you.
Val Wow.
Shut the fuck up, you whore. Val Wow, click and sync to you. You're the best. Love you, cuz.
I'm a big deal, and I eat big meals. Wendy's
shit,
know it's going down for real.
Yeah. Love it.
Alright, now that we're almost finished talking about medical coding and billing, what?
Your cousin's fucking amazing. I love your cousin.
She's the best. What can I tell you? I mean...
No, I mean her too, but I'm...
You still you.
The levels of disrespect will find you.
But I'll talk to you about her too. Yeah, she's awesome.
Thank you.
Well, you guys, again, good genes runs in the family.
Yeah, delete all instances of her,
yes.
like, everything. She needs to be gone forever. She's a bad person, bad influence.
He's my cousin, he's best. He's always there.
He is. He's like my best friend. I love him.
The levels of disrespect are creeping into the building right now. Like,
That's okay. You just tell them to fuck off.
Well, I wish you had the games with us. You would.
Yes! Oh my god,
shit
yes!
out of yourself.
Wait, the what?
The game. Call of Duty, girlfriend.
Wait, which Call of Duty do you guys play?
Modern Warfare.
That's the best one.
That's what he said, and he made me get it. $80 fucking. I'm like, no,
I made her.
I
kidnapped her. I took both of her children hostage.
The zombie mod.
And I was like, it's time to get the thing. And she was like,
I like
fine. I'll do it.
I like the zombie mod.
And hey, before you open your dumb bitch mouth, did you not enjoy?
Who the fuck are you calling?
Don't talk to her like that's your cousin.
I'm talking to you like that. Val is the smartest of bitches. All right, she's way smarter than you. Don't you ever in your motherfucking life.
You're so fucking rude,
put
you
someone
dick.
else down to put me up. That's offensive to me.
Yeah, you asshole.
I don't appreciate that.
Well, all right, bitch patrol.
That's right.
Well,
fucking
all right.
on
Listen,
you.
Val is on goddess level. You are a dumb bitch. And I'm asking you, you dumb bitch. Did you not enjoy the fucking Modern Warfare games? Yes
I fucking
or
love
yes?
it, and I would.
All right, that's all you go. Thank you. Okay, thanks. Bye.
You guys play on PlayStation?
Yeah, it's cross-platform though.
I don't have either at my house. Actually, my boyfriend just got the new Xbox.
Well, there you go.
I can't say his name, but I know he's racist. He is not racist by any means. By the way. He's not racist. I've done it for like 1,000,000 years. He's not racist. He plays hockey, so you know he's not racist. Let's go, Rangers!
He's been playing. So we had
was he at the GC thing with
Xbox,
the lights
he
today?
wanted the GTA, the new GTA pack that you could download the redo of.
They remastered all of it. Yeah, I heard about that.
So we had to delete a bunch of shit off our Switch so that we could download the remaster onto the Switch, and he was playing it on there for a while, and then now he finally has the new Xbox. So it's like he's been playing NHL mostly.
Yeah, well, the fucking Call of Duty, it takes up your entire fucking hard drive.
Shut your mouth. You give them, literally, if you have, a reserve of respect, you give them every fucking ounce of respect you have.
What are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about. The person you're talking to.
I have no fucking clue what you're talking
about. Cousin.
Shut up, bitch.
You know what I got? My boyfriend for his birthday?
AIDS.
Yes. No.
What?
I got him a skate sharpener, like an at-home skate sharpener.
No fuck.
You're
the guy from the Mighty Ducks? You don't even have, dude, how far away from the pond? What is it, Iceland on, Jericho or Northern Boulevard?
Yeah, sometimes he plays at Iceland and sometimes he plays at other places, a couple different places around. It's a bunch of different ones. And
oh shit, we gotta be careful. We can't designate anything. So we
finally set it up last Sunday, and he used it, and then he skated, and he was like, it was amazing. But the thing was that I got it for him especially because the reason he hurt his ankle skating was that
because
the guy he blew
a blade out.
They fucked up his skate sharpening, so his skate went out from under him, and he hurt his ankle. So I was like, I'm gonna buy him a home sharpener, so that'll never happen again.
Oh, I love how
Val, you are the fucking best, dude. I don't care.
Yeah,
but anyway, exactly. I don't care what they say about you on Facebook and Twitter.
What the fuck?
Who says nothing about me?
No one says anything bad about you. I'm just messing with you. No, you're
the best.
You
see, I love that. You take one thing and you're like, oh. And it's so thoughtful. No, I'm just like that.
She's the best. Can I call you a shade, or am I going to be crucified because did you change genders or something?
Actually, my pronouns are unicorn.
Oh my
Love her.
I hate her.
Actually,
she's dumb and a bitch at the same time.
Is He-Man Skeletor.
Oh. No wonder. That makes sense then.
I'm totally gonna fucking follow you on Instagram still, friend.
Hell yeah. Have him tell you.
Well, I'm happy you guys got to meet. So I'm gonna call this the Bitch Patrol Nurse Squad or something. I don't even know. And on that bombshell, Bitch Patrol Nurse Squad.
It is time to end.
You guys say words.
Fucking gives me mad anxiety. Sorry.
What is...
Yo, lately my anxiety has been so much worse.
Why?
I just don't want to leave my house. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm just like,
Coronavirus?
I just like
social anxiety, girlfriend.
I'm just like, nah, I don't want to deal with other people.
Hey, why don't you back the
shit.
fuck off? Hey, why don't you back the fuck off, CARA? Dude, her mans is one of the fucking most solid people in the world.
You're so rude, bro.
You'd be... Shut your fucking mouth. You'd be salivating if you had someone the way she does. Alright? Can't say his name, but he's one of the fucking... The truest of all heroes.
I'm very fucking happy for her. That's awesome.
I fucking am. And I know this person, so I can shake his hand, I can give him a hug, and he'll be like, come through. And I'm like, why? He's like, I'll buy you drinks. And I'm like, alright, well then I'll come through. No, I know exactly who it is. He's the fucking man. And it's a he, I'm sorry. Yo, Val, I'm so sorry. I exposed him as a he. I don't know.
How long have you guys been together? Do you mind, is that alright to ask her?
6 years?
Wow, good for you.
5 years,
that's
6 years,
amazing.
I don't know.
I'm happy for you. I don't know you, but I'm happy for you.
And every time, like, people that know us, they're always like, oh, you guys have been together for, like, 10 years, blah, blah, blah. And it's like,
No, you guys have literally, like, you guys should have had, like, 4 kids together by now. I'm amazed. Yo, Val, you feel like you guys have been together for forever and a day.
We've been talking, and, like, it would be so cool to have, like, little us's, but
You're
also,
so
like,
fucking lucky.
I don't know if we even want kids. We're so, like, confused.
Oh, I don't even want to comment. But, yeah.
It's so confusing, because it's, like...
I don't
so
know what it's like to have kids with, like, a fucking solid,
Yo, whatever. Can't say the name, but you know who you are. You're very, very lucky.
It's just like, also, wait, so this is another thing. So this is like my way that maybe we'll have kids, maybe we won't, is that I'm participating in a study right now for a birth control called Nexplanon.
Nexplanon? Does that sound like an explanation?
That sounds scary as fuck, girlfriend.
So it's like this little thing they put in your arm that, like, dispenses, like, you know, anti-baby, like,
anti-baby medication.
What the fuck?
And they know for a fact already that it lasts 5 years, but it's only been FDA approved for 3 years.
It's like the Depo fucking shot.
Hey, is this like the neuro ring or whatever? Val, is this like the Nuva ring?
No, it goes in your arm. It's like a little stick.
No, so but I'm saying, like, in terms of the length,
have,
the
like,
Depo shot lasts 5 years.
It's like the stick, and it goes...
What are the side effects?
Your arm. Like...
She's like, I'll look them up right now.
The same as...
Not good.
I can't hear her. What happened?
Wow.
Neither.
Oh, there she is.
But then... Now they're doing an official FDA study to get it approved for 5 years, and I'm participating in it. So I'm basically just keeping it in for an extra 2 years, and at the end of the study, they'll take it out for me, which is good because I don't know if I'll have insurance at that time, so they'll take it out for me for free.
Wait, did you say wait. Are you a part of this study?
Yeah.
She just said that, homeboy.
I don't listen to anything she says. She's only cousin.
I'm in the study, so I keep it in for an extra 2 years, and I document on this thing.
Is it wait? Is it something you like wear like a wristband, or is it an arm implant?
It's an arm implant. It's an arm.
So to just clarify for the viewers at home, you have like an armband near, like, I don't know, we'll say your bicep or your elbow. And this injects anti-baby making things. So that's contraception. It's like you just wear this armband and it goes, no babies for you. Go swallow it up.
It's a little stick the size of a Mac, like the size of a Mac, like a Mac stick.
That's
and
not little. I mean,
inject it into under your bicep, like underneath your bicep, like between your arm and armpit. Like they put it under there. They inject.
Yeah, in between your elbow and your armpit. Yeah, gotcha.
They inject it in there, and it stays in there. And it's FDA approved to be in there for 3 years.
Oh, yeah, I trust that.
But they know, when they've been taking it out, they know that there's still medicine in there. They know that it lasts for 5 years.
Oh, so they want you to test it beyond the 3 years to see the effect.
So, yeah, so now they're trying...
Yo, Val, are you being paid for this? I'm sorry to cut you off. Are you being paid for this survey? Or, like, this study?
Of course she is. There has to be some sort of compensation.
So, yeah, no, I get paid for it. I get paid,
that sounds good. Your baby's going to have, like, 3 hands.
Some money. They give you, like, this card, this special card that you get. It's like a... And they put cash on it for every month.
That's fucking dope, dude.
Yeah. So,
okay, wait, so
it's
side effects that you've noticed. Like, the devil shot, you're aware of that, right? Do you guys have that out there? The devil shot?
No, but I think it's similar to the...
Yeah, but it has, like, mad weight gain. Like, my friend took it, and she, like double her size. What about side effects for whatever you're doing?
So for the next one on, it has the same like sided types of possible side effects as regular birth control, like possible weight gain, possible weight loss, possible like random bleeding or different periods or whatever.
Yeah, like, that's what I was gonna say. What about your regular fucking ample
honestly, with it, you don't get it.
Oh my god, I need this in my life.
And that's why it's like the best thing ever.
Yeah.
TMI, cousin, TMI.
Is this I know, right?
Hey, listen,
he's like,
all you dumb bitches out there listening, right Val Wow is
but
a tremendous. Excuse me.
Like,
excuse me. Hey, do you wanna close your mouth for a second? The CARA is a tremendously beautiful lady, and so is the fucking Val Wow. Super beautiful women. So, bitch patrol in the building. Fuck you.
Oh, I love you. And okay, wait, I have another question. Is this available to Canadians?
I don't know. You should look up if it is, because it's called NEXPLANO.
Okay, I'm a little slow. Let's slow that shit down. Hold on.
But like obviously with like a
NA what? NAX?
NE.
Oh, yeah.
PLA.
Mhm.
NON.
PLANON. Is that what you said? Alright. Birth control implant. Bang bang, skeet skeet. Oh, Canada.
And like it hurts a little when they put it in.
Praxcast bringing you birth control information and weight
loss
medications.
It's new to Canada, improved in 2020. Although it's been used for many years in other countries, blah, 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 blah.
The only thing that's nerve-wracking is that when they go to take it out, like, it's, like, you have to make sure that you can still feel it all the time, like, that you can feel where it is, because then when they go to take it out, it has to
be, but my fucking friend has what that fucking, what is that fucking thing called?
The Nuvarings.
No, it's, I don't know, it's, yeah, like, it's that T-shaped fucking device that gets shoved up in there, and she's like, yo, that shit fell out. I'm like, I wouldn't want that.
And the Prax.
I was not trying to do that, and I was so sick of taking pills every day because I'm the most forgetful person in the world, and, like, I cannot take a pill every day. Like, I struggle to do that.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm curious about what this guy's gonna fucking call this Praxcast.
Beach Patrol. Beach Patrol edition.
The next press.
You should be like, and as a disclaimer.
No, it should be called One for the Lady.
Real female talk, right here.
One for the lady.
Hey,
that's right.
Really,
good one.
Hey,
yeah,
do you want to stop running your bitch ass mouth? I'm just happy you guys got along, and it is Bitch Patrol talk. I'll probably call it Bitch Patrol edition. You guys are talking about
And this one's for
birth
the
control.
ladies. I really agree that you should put that shit in there. Yeah. You guys are gonna listen to it like,
one of
oh
my
my
best
god,
friends
they're
in the
talking
world.
about vaginas and birth
And I'm
control.
happy you guys got to connect a little bit and talk about fucking birth control.
Yeah.
I want to say shit like that, so I'll say shit like that. I mean...
But so to sum it up, that's my outlook on babies right now, is that if this
What the fuck
doesn't
are we talking about
actually
babies
last
for,
2
Vallo?
extra years, then I'll have a baby.
I'll kill you.
But
I know
if
you
I
live.
don't, I don't.
Why are we talking about babies?
Yeah, well, it's better than it's better than guys being like, yo, guess what? You know, my dick's bigger than yours. Yo, what size condom? You know what I mean?
Are you guys
Yo,
gonna suck
my
each
best
other's
sex
dicks?
meet was done in 2 days.
Yes. Love it.
Well, I can say on behalf of all men in the world, I'm happy you dumb bitches got along. I knew you would. Shut the fuck up, Val.
What do you mean? You're the dumbest bitch here.
Oh my god, the levels of disrespect.
We'll gang up on you.
They know where you live.
They know where you live too. The levels
Shut
of
the fuck up.
disrespect.
Don't get our ideas.
Nobody knows where I live because I don't exist.
I will not say the fucking thing right now.
I'm an ethereal being. I don't exist in the human plane.
I don't know what ethereal plane you exist on, but
I live in a tree house.
I want to live in a tree house.
You live in a world where
It's
you're
actually just a
fucking
bird
lucky,
house that I barely fit.
that I introduced you to my friend, and you're fucking lucky you get to meet the CARA. Bro,
I'm lucky I get to meet her. I'm lucky I get to meet both of you.
Yeah, I know. I'm glad to talk to you. I'm glad.
Well, don't you worry. I take care of your little kids because he's like my best friend. I love him.
It's so funny because me and cousin, like,
there you go. Nice cover.
We're so funny. Like, we, like, don't talk forever, and then randomly we're just like, oh my god! It's, like, right where we left off.
I know. I have friends like that. I love it. It's the best type of relationship, though, you know? Yeah, I love it.
You know, CARA, she is the best.
I know. I can tell.
Well, like, I think the last time was Easter. I hit you up for Easter, and then I don't think I answered.
Well,
I think the last time I saw you, I can't say on the
program.
Wait, what?
He's like, I can't say it on the you know, like.
Yeah.
Program.
Over the air.
Yeah.
Not expose people over the air.
The Bitch Patrol episode is coming in for a landing.
And on that note,
it's time to call part 1. Yo, you guys were awesome. Thank you so much.
You guys are awesome.
Shut up, you dumb bitch. You owe your fucking life and so much to the V-Dubs, the Volkswagen.
Oh, yeah. It was a great time going from,
Let's go Rangers!
So, by the way, girlfriend, you're fucking
Potvin sucks.
I can see your little picture. Beautiful. I gotta say.
Oh, thank you.
Are you guys gonna suck each other's dicks? I mean, before you start doing that, Jesus.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
The levels of disrespect. I have long warned people about the levels of disrespect. She thought that was like a mythological creature, and I'm like, no, the levels of disrespect are real.
Your cousin's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
The levels of disrespect.
Oh, the way you say it, it makes it sound like it's more real.
There you go.
The levels of disrespect, and also with you.
And also with you.
And also with you.
Yeah.
Val, you're the best. I'm happy you got to meet this
So wasn't
idiot.
that like the most awkward thing in church?
Oh yeah, and I just go with levels of disrespect and also with you.
No, like when you in church, like they do that thing and then you have to
The
turn
sign of
around
the
and
cross?
shake everybody's hand.
I bet like the levels disrespect and also with you. That's a sign of the cross. And like, you can't do that, and I'm like, oh well, I did.
Watch me.
What you go? Watch me, Duke. Watch me.
Wait, actually, I have a curious question.
Oh wow, that's bad. I'm gonna run away. The
Segue.
Jews are chasing me.
Wait, so in Canada...
Moving on.
Like, no, in Canada, like, what is religion like in Canada? Like, do you still have Catholics and Christians and this and that and everything?
Absolutely.
And, like, what did you grow up as?
I went to church, but I wasn't like...
I went to church.
What? I was
I'll
like
let
church
you
fan, but like, look, I believe in... Like, I'm not religious, but I would say, like, you know, I'm spiritual. I don't know, really. You know,
no, so, like, I don't consider myself anything, but I grew up Catholic. But, like, isn't the, like, you know, like, the ceremonies and stuff and, like, the things that, like, isn't it so fucking weird?
Yes.
I believe, like, there's, like, people that are, like, you know, like, so... I mean, there's so many different levels of it, right? Like, you know, like...
There's levels of attachment.
Like,
there's levels of attachment to it.
I'm not, like, I don't know. I mean,
well,
I'm thankful for what I have.
like,
I fucking, you know what I mean? Like, that kind of thing. I'm like, you know, I don't even know, never know.
For me, like, growing up Catholic, like, the thing of, like, okay, you go to church.
Yeah, I did that. I mean, I did that when I was a kid. But it was never hammered into me, you know, like...
Alright, I'm gonna pause you guys for a second. Yo, Val.
What's up?
How many times did you go to midnight mass?
Never in my life.
What?
We never did that. My dad was always bright and fucking early.
Your dad was too drunk to do that shit. God damn it.
Well, my parents got how many goddamn kids? They're not fucking dragging us to midnight mass, okay?
Facts. There you go.
I've never heard of such a thing.
Wow. That's bananas.
I mean, I'm sure.
It was always like, we just went, you know, like, it just early Sunday or...
Yeah, Sunday. I went to the
we
Sunday thing. I went to, like, the camp and the school and all that, but it was never hammered into me. It was... I mean, if anything, I just, like, you know, I'm a good person. I like to treat people good. You know, like, I care about people. That's kind of how I roll. And, like, you know,
yeah,
I don't... You know.
My parents... So, like, I made communion. And
which I have no clue what that means at all.
So basically, here in Catholic religion, you go to religion school, like, after school every day, like, once a week or whatever, and then you make communion, which is like, you know, you're whatever. And then you're supposed to make what's called confirmation, which is you have to keep going to religion class, and then you make confirmation, and you get, like, an extra name in your name, like, with confirmation.
Like
oh, really?
You get, like, an AA chip.
Is that, like, illegally...
Yes, it gets put into your name.
Wow. Okay.
I found out after my communion that they expected me to go to religion class every Saturday morning. And I was like, abso-fucking-lutely not. Not doing that. And I refused. And my parents were like, we can't, like, they just couldn't deal with me. They were like, we can't, like, make her. So, and then my little brother didn't have to go to anything. Because I was like, I'm not fucking doing that. I don't care. So I never made...
How old were you, if you don't mind me asking, when this happened?
I mean, I guess you make communion
around
when you're
13,
like,
right?
I don't know. I guess you're supposed to make confirmation by the time you're like 15 or something. I don't know. But it was like going into high school, and then I was like, I'm absolutely fucking not spending my Saturday mornings doing that. No, thank you. So I did not.
Well, I kind of believe in that too, right? You can guide your kids. to whatever, but then you should give, like, for what I believe is that, you should give them a choice if they want to continue. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because you can't force. For that kind of thing, that's what I believe. But, like, yeah, you can guide them, but ultimately I would believe it, it'd be their choice once they're old enough to make that decision for themselves,
For sure. I believe in that too. And my parents were kind of just like, I guess we can't make you, so just whatever. And then I would hang out with like the only skateboarder kids who were also not going to religion school, and I'd go hang out with them.
But that doesn't even indicate, like, that doesn't give you any, you can be like, a good person and not do any of that. You know what I mean?
Another thing that's like really stupid about it is that later in life, if you want to become Catholic, all you have to do is go to 2 classes and they confirm you, and like that's it. Like you just go to like a 5-hour class. It's like driver's ed 5-hour class.
Yo, guys, I got 2 things that I want to throw in at you. You can become a reverend if you just fill out a couple of government forms. You're a reverend.
Yeah,
and also,
exactly. Even, like,
how many black Jewish people do you know?
Same thing. What is that called?
When you become a...
yes, I know exactly what you're saying. It's on the tip of your tongue, too, but yeah, no. What do you call it?
What's it called?
No, it's...
Clericacy? I don't fucking know. You guys both suck. Who's gonna get this Google result?
I got it. It drives me mental.
Well, hey, I'm happy you guys got the mat. Inefficient. I'm happy you guys.
Oh, that's it.
Hi, Crazy Dog. Lucifina says both your religions are damned to hell, and you're both terrible people.
You know what's unfair?
You?
Jewish people don't have to worry about hell. They don't believe in hell.
Okay.
That's true. They don't believe in hell.
And then where do they think we all go?
Well, they think
the Call of Duty loading screen forever.
Automatically, like, anointed. You're going to, I don't know. Like,
yeah, exactly. You're going to some fucking alternate place.
So that's another question. What do you guys believe in as far as the afterlife?
I would like to believe that it's a fucking amazing place where everything is happy and wonderful, and you're with everyone that you love, and I don't fucking know. But I mean, it would be like considered the best, like, fucking, I don't know, the best place on earth. I don't know, dude. I don't really know. But I mean, you can think. But then again, if you have to think like, if there's a good place, then is there a bad place? Like, I don't know.
I personally, because I studied like sort of medicine in a way.
Yeah.
I believe that when you die, like when you sleep and you don't know anything that's going on.
Yes.
That's what death is.
Yeah.
What?
Exactly. No,
you don't know nothing.
Yeah, but what if you have a wild dream?
You have no idea that you're dead. There's nothing.
I don't know, but when I die, I totally want to come back and be like, yo, what up to all my...
You want to come back and be like a grasshopper or some shit like that. And be like a praying mantis.
Oh, and that's another thing. Okay, you could totally...
And then if someone kills you, they go to jail. Like, what?
Yeah, that's usually how it goes.
I've never been reincarnated so far, so you tell me how that works. Valwell, start screaming at her because she's being dumb.
I think that reincarnation is totally plausible, and let me tell you why.
I totally agree.
Oh no, I can't listen to this. You're dumb and a bitch.
There's a totally scientific reason as to why reincarnation makes perfect sense. So, there's the laws of matter.
Oh my goodness.
Something like is that
matter?
Different?
There's no matter.
Val, is that different from the law of conservation?
Or the laws of energy. There's no such thing as matter or energy that exists that, like, disappears. It gets recycled. So, like, the energy of your spirit and everything. Like,
so wouldn't that karmatically make sense?
Disappears. It just gets recycled. Like
it's like, hey, if you're an asshole, you're gonna come back as a fucking cricket.
It exists.
Well, it's the same type of thing. You put positive energy out in the universe, you're gonna get that shit back. If you're fucking negative all the time. Absolutely. I totally agree with that.
Like, energy and matter, it doesn't just stop existing, it gets recycled.
Oh, no.
Like, your body gets recycled by things in the dirt, it gets reused.
I'll agree with that.
It gets taken up by other living things that absorb it and use it. Your energy, your soul, that thing that's in you that is who you are, is a type of energy and matter. It doesn't just disappear, it goes somewhere else. It gets transferred.
And on that bombshell, 1 hour special.